Hey girls, it's Safia Shirley again, back from Jacksonville Beach, Florida, and welcome back to my kitchen, and it's Appetizer Week 2. And this week, since this is the week of Mother's Day, I'm going to be making everything in honor of my mom. I love my mom. She's such a wonderful woman, such a great role model, and this is all for you, Mom, so I hope you enjoy it. I know you will. And let me just show you a quick run through of this recipe, and I guess I should tell you the name of the recipe also. They're actually going to be called Mother's Day Delight Creamy Strawberry Petals, and they're going to be like flower petals. You'll see at the end when we put everything together. So we're going to be using a hot mango chutney. You can find this also in the jelly aisle, and then also some red raspberry preserves. We're going to also be using two different types of the great, yummy, creamy Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to be using the regular type and also the green chive and onion Philadelphia cream cheese, and it's going to make it so creamy and yummy. And then we also have some fresh strawberries, some Brie cheese. It comes usually in a wheel like this, and you're just going to cut the rind off and cut it into small pieces. And then we're also going to be using some chopped walnuts, some butter, some brown sugar, and some crescent rolls. So all I'm going to do is open up these crescent rolls, just spread them out. You don't even have to get a roller. And then I'm going to start assembling the flower petals, and then I'll get to show you how to assemble them, and then I'll show you how to put it all together. So I unrolled my crescent roll onto a cutting board, and I just put some wax paper down, and I just took them just like they come in the package, just like little triangles. And I know this doesn't look like much right now, but in just a minute you're going to see how to make these. And what you do, just take a couple of these pieces. I took the rind off of the Brie cheese because that can be kind of tough and bitter. And look how buttery and melty this is. And you put about that many pieces, and then you're just going to take a couple of these little walnuts, and we're just going to nuzzle them in there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this edge and just pull it on up, cover it up, and then you're going to pull one side up just like this, and then pull the other side up just like that. And it actually looks nice if you kind of fan out the end a little bit to make it look like a flower petal. And then we're just going to do that with the other one also. But let me show you what I'm going to do with this little bloom that's going in the middle. I took one of the crescent rolls, and you're just going to roll it in a ball and then kind of press it out. Then I'm going to take a little cube of this cream cheese. This gets kind of messy, but it's fun. And just pick one of these up, nuzzle it in there, and then you're just going to pack it up just like this. Make sure that cream cheese is good and cozy in there. And then this is going to go right in the middle, and then I'm going to push it down a little bit because at the end we're going to put some jelly in there with some more cream cheese. So I'm just going to do this last flower petal, and then I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven for about 7 minutes. You don't want it to cook all the way. You want it to just be starting to get golden. And then we're going to be melting down some butter and some brown sugar, and we're going to put some more walnuts and get the strawberries in there, and then get the jam in there, and Mom is going to be a happy girl. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in the oven right now. So I already melted down about 2 tablespoons of butter, and I added some brown sugar, and now I also put in these walnut pieces. You can kind of eyeball it about how many you think, however you like, however much you like it. And I'm just going to let these flavors meld together in the pot for a little bit, and it looks like in just a couple seconds our yummy flower petals are going to be ready for Mom. I hope Mom is hungry. I know I am. There it goes. So let me show you how the almost finished product looks. Oh, look at that. It actually looks like a star, but a star would work for me too because my mom is my #1 star. And if you're wondering what this is, you'll see in a little bit. It's kind of an inside joke between me and my mom, but this is the star of the show. And so now I'm going to just let these things probably go for another minute or two. And then I'm going to get the little Ziploc bags, fill them up with the different types of jellies, with the different types of Philadelphia cream cheese, and then we're going to pipe them out on here, and it's going to give it some color and get it all nice and creamy and jelly yummy. I can't wait. So here's my mixture with the walnuts and the brown sugar and the butter, and here is our little star flower shape, and I'm sure Mom will love it. And as you can see, I just kind of am laying down the walnuts in a little line just like this, and I put some in this little divot in the middle, And in just a couple of minutes, we're going to be putting the cream cheese in with the jelly and then putting those in little Ziploc bags so that we can pipe it out. But before we do that, we're gonna have to put this in a 350-degree oven. It should still be preheated from earlier for about 4 to 5 more minutes until it gets nice and golden brown and everything looks cooked through, including the crescents. And remember, these are all going to be little detachable bites, so there's going to be enough for Mom and everybody, because you know Mom likes to share. So I'm going to get these back in the oven and then I'll show you what the next step is. So I've taken out the little flower petals so that they can kind of cool down a little bit so that we can work with them a little better for the cool portion of the appetizer, which is actually the part with the cream cheese. So let me show you what we got to do. I already sliced up pretty thinly some strawberries, as you can see, just like that. And it's kind of fun because you know what you can do? You can even, I did this earlier, I was playing around. For Mom, she's worth it. You can make like a little heart. Isn't that cute? See, little heart. But let me show you how easy it is to cut these strawberries. You're just gonna kind of thinly chop just like this. Anybody can do it, and you know Mom's not gonna be very picky. She's not gonna mind. Just like that. And then what you're going to do next, let me show you. I have a piping bag. It's actually a homemade piping bag. This is a Ziploc bag. I just took a spoon, and I'm gonna show you how I did this, but you can see I'm gonna be able to squeeze that out just like that. This is the hot mango chutney jelly mixed with the green chive and onion Philadelphia cream cheese. And for the next one, let me show you what you do. Just take a Ziploc bag, kind of put your fingers in it and make a little hole like that. And then you're going, it'll probably stand up by itself, and then you just take your bowl and you mix, this is mixed up with the plain cream cheese and the raspberry preserves. And you're just gonna get it down in there. And then just pick a corner, any corner, doesn't matter. And then just kind of get it down in there, just like this. Get your spoon out. And then you kind of want to squeeze down towards near the end. And then see, there's no filling in there, so all we're going to do is take this little scissor and cut off a little V. And there we go, we got a little piping bag. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to put all these onto the cooled off flower petals and add the strawberries. So we're in the final stretch. It's almost ready for Mother's Day appetizer time, flower petals. So this is actually our almost finished product, and now I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the flower petals. And my mom loves raspberries, so that's why I chose the raspberry preserves with the Philadelphia cream cheese. And I'm just gonna kind of pick every other little petal, and we can always use 2 of these on one too. So there's like that. And I'm gonna put a couple of these. This is the hot mango chutney, and I'm gonna put another one here. See how easily it comes out of here? You don't need a piping bag. And then just because I really like this color, my mom loves purple, and I'm wearing purple, I'm gonna put it right there in the middle. And then let me show you what we do with these cute little strawberries. And like I said, you can even make them into little heart shapes if you wanted, and I'm sure Mom would love that so much. And I'm just going to continue putting these on, and then I'll show you the final product that you can present to Mom and be proud of it. You know what time it is. There's our finished dish, and I actually have some champagne for my mom, because for Mother's Day she deserves some champagne. It's a special occasion, so it's time to get the bubbly. Woo! I like that noise. Look at that. So we're just gonna pour some of this in here. Happy Mother's Day, Mother. And she's gonna have all that to herself unless she wants to share. And ooh, I actually do need to put a little more in there. Mom's gonna be saying, what is that there? That's not a drink. Okay, let me show you. Look at our little cute flower or star, whatever you want to call it. I just think it's very cute. I think Mom would appreciate it. These are some little mint leaves. And let me show you. I'm not going to take the first bite. That's for Mom. But look at this. These detach. So if you're having a little appetizer party, look, you just pick this up, pick up your champagne, and oh, I'm not gonna do it, and I wouldn't do that. This is for Mom. All of this is for Mom. If she wants to share, she can share. And this champagne, that's for Mom too. So I just want to thank everybody for watching, and to all you mothers out there, including my mom, who I love dearly, happy Mother's Week, and I hope that I'll see you next week.